Hey free-to-play gang, welcome back to another video. So now we have two things to cover for today. So number one, we have a brand new event that popped right out of nowhere. There were no announcements pertaining to a new event coming and it just dropped. So I got a bit of a problem with that. Now the problem with that is we are not able to prepare for when we have new banners like this. And as you can see here, oh my god, what happened? As you can see here, Sirslet, she is the new SSR. And she's also limited as well, like limited as in you are not going to be able to obtain more copies of her after this event ends, which means that we players did not have the opportunity to save up for summoning for Sirslet. So anyway, with that out of the way, I will be doing some summons and you know what, maybe we can just do it right now. So the next 3-star character rate is at 2%. It is actually written over here, very nice. I don't think I've actually noticed this before, maybe I was just blind. But as you can see, it doesn't require the same currency, right? This requires the Flame Sigil, which how you can obtain it is via the shop. You can buy it with real money basically, and this is used for character event summoning, which is the Hymn of Flame, which is the event for today as well. So you're not going to be able to use your spirit sigils, right, or your star sigils. You're not going to be able to use your star sigils to summon for this limited character, but you can still use your Dubriostor, which is, I guess Dubriostors are actually quite important, right? So without further ado, let's try a 10-time summon. Yeah, convert the same currency, the same amount of currency into 10 flame sigils. Let's just see what we get. Hopefully we get something a little bit better today. Alright, let's go. Come on, flicker again, come on! Oh, no! Freaking rip. Okay, nice. I needed more copies of Claw. Oh, we got a new character. We got one of the new ones. So, Screamer. So, I think she's a healer. Yeah, she's a healer. We can take a look at what she does. Pretty awesome stuff. We got another copy of Arman as well. Maybe I need to main her, right? I have like 4 copies of her. So we got 2 more copies of Claw, which is perfect. So now I can actually just raise her to the next tier. Like so, 3 stars, very nice. Okay, so let's take a look at Screamer. And I will share a little bit about my problems with the game as it is right now. So she looks like this, very nice, very freaking nice design. I love her design so much. Like the way her hair moves, you can kind of get an idea that the hair is actually really heavy, right? With the way that it's just swinging like that. And of course, her microphone is so freaking cool. Okay, so let's take a look at her skills. Her normal attack is essentially just a normal attack. So that's the thing about this game, right? All your characters seem to just do normal damage. Like they don't do anything on their basic attacks, which is kind of sad. Like they could have expanded on it to like apply debuffs, to apply buffs, that kind of stuff. Make things a little bit more interesting, right? Now this is her passive. So Naoki, the speaker, recharge Naoki energy 1 time every 15 seconds. That's quite long. Screamer can consume 1 stack of it to enhance her skill, healing all allies by 140% AP. So how do you consume it? I guess is one of her skills, right? So Screamer plays an energy cord to deal magic damage equal to amount to a target, and her Naoki, which is her mic, I think, will increase the volume of the cord, playing burning effect on the target and recover 1 self energy. So this energy, it's not the same as the Naoki energy, I think. This energy is pertaining to her skill itself, I think. Because they do use the word energy for, I think it's the ultimate, right? Like the ultimate requires energy to cast. So what burn does is just basically damage over time. So there is no healing here, but I guess that comes from the form of her passive, right? So whenever she consumes one of her Naoki energy, she will then heal all allies by 140% of her AP, which is, I think, is decent. Now this is her second skill that you can unlock at level 30, right? So what it does is Screamer plays exciting rock music to invigorate everyone, granting brisk low to an ally for 7 seconds and healing all nearby allies. Okay, so this is a really big heal. Naoki, the speaker, can intensify the sound waves, granting 40% bonus healing effect. Wow. So Brisk Low, your attack speed is increased by 30%. This effect can be overwritten by a stronger effect of the same type. Okay, so while this is actually pretty good, so at level 30, I think she's a really tremendous healer, but it is a little bit expensive to use her skill because it's going to cost you 5 energy storage or whatever that is called. It's not energy storage, I'm not sure what it is, but it's going to cost you half the entire gauge. So like I say, right, there is something that I have a big problem with about the game, which is, let's say we click on the Sirslet here, and we click on the info here, right? We are not able to see what exactly she does. So it's impossible for us to plan ahead unless we have certain resources outside of the game. If not, there is nothing in this game right now. Holy shit, she looks so cool. There is nothing in this game right now that allows you to take a look at the characters in more detail. There is absolutely nothing, which is a problem. So how are the players expected to know what they do? Because even if you go to the wish, right, just to clarify and show you guys that it's really not possible, we can go to like pool info, and you can see that, you know, you click Sirslet, you're just going to see this. You're not going to see the rest of her kit. You're not going to see her skills at all. That's such a bad design, I think. Oh, another thing I noticed is that the PT over here is a separate PT from your general normal PT, right? So right now I've already stored up to 50, and that's not going to add on to the event PT as well, which is a problem as well. This is another issue because me wasting so many summons onto this particular currency has no value whatsoever in obtaining this time-limited SSR character, which is obviously the character that I want to pull more so than the rest of these other characters, which is going to be part of the general pool in the future, right? But anyway, with that out of the way, let's take a look at the event for itself. So Burning Phoenix with 17 days left. So the thing is, these events tend to run for a long period of time, which is good in its sense, but bad in a sense that it also means that there is not a lot of content that they want to churn out within the month itself. So within the month itself, you're probably only going to get like 1.2 to like 1.3 events, which is not a lot for most players to like have their attention captured all the way, right? So it's something that I hope they address in the future as well. You know, make events come by a lot more frequently. I think that's going to be awesome for the game. So as you can see in this Burning Phoenix UI over here, there is 4 things, right? Number 1, there is the Ode to Fire, which is the gacha shop, which we're going to take a look in just a bit. There is the Dying Fire Pro, whatever that means, but this is going to be where you partake in some of the event dungeons. And there's also the travel log, which is essentially just your mission list, right? So if you do specific stuff, for example, I logged in for 2 days, but if you log in for like a certain number of days, you're going to get certain currency as well. So there are some missions here, like clearing certain things in hard difficulty, all that kind of good stuff, which we will take a look. So let's go ahead to Dying Fire. So as you can see, I've completed the entire Dying Fire, but that's not all the maps there are right now, because there is still this one, the Rekindled Flame, which opens in about a week's time, and I believe that this is going to give you a better paying currency. I mean, events that give you more currency, right? So let's take a look at what one of these dungeons look like. So for example, the most difficult version here, 1-8, the recommended power is actually super freaking low. So we're gonna go ahead and do this, just to give you guys an idea of what this event is about and what it looks like. Alright, so as you can see, my power is it's like so much more than whatever that is recommended. So we are gonna blow through this very easily as well. Oh my god, there's a lot of lag. Why is there so much lag? Okay, so we're gonna use our... Okay, so I changed my skills out a little bit. I kind of regret it. I kind of want to like take back some of the skills that I replaced in the past. So that's one thing about this game is that you can change the skills, right? Once you reach a certain level. Oh my god, we are lagging like crazy, dude. Once you reach a certain level, you can change your skills, which is level 30. So you can swap your skills around depending on what you need. And I changed up all of my character skills, or at least most of them. And yeah, that's about it, right? We are done. That's it. So we didn't even lose any HP at all. We didn't even need to heal. So what you might notice is that once we complete the mission, there is no EXP. And that's a thing, that's the theme of the game actually. So you only gain player EXP whenever you beat new and fresh content. Content that you have never beaten before. So only if you have beaten these new events, which I don't think the events actually matter anyway, but pertaining to like your normal content in the game, you do not get player EXP by clearing repeated content. You only get player EXP by clearing new content. So pay attention to that. Anyway, we did get 120 of these Wings of Ashes, which I have quite a few of. So what we can do with these Wings of Ashes is to then go back into the event gacha. Oh wait, hold on, we unlocked a new mission. What was that? Spend 100 ITER in total, which is your stamina, right? So let's go ahead and claim that. Alright, so now let's move on to the gacha shop. So what this looks like is we can take a look at the details at the top right, and we can see what we can obtain. So we can get this, which is like the shit sigil, right? This is the inspiration sigil, which is used to summon, but I don't think this is like the good version, right? The good one is the star sigil, which is not here. Instead, what we do have is the flame sigil, and I guess this box can reset, right? I feel like it's supposed to reset. Because the thing is, okay, if you take a look at the music box of fire, there is a remaining attempt 60 out of 60, but there are many more along the way. So we can actually scroll to the right, and maybe our rewards will change. Yeah, okay, so our rewards do change, including an avatar frame as well. Very nice. So for the players who are crazy about collectibles, this is going to be a great thing for you. And of course, we can collect more stuff along the way, so it's just more flame sigils, more of like essential materials just to upgrade your characters. And we do get a freaking, what was this, a chat bubble. We do get a chat bubble so that you can use it in the chat as well. And this is on the 4th box, which is very nice, very cool. I do hope that this event drops in global server as well. And we do get, whoa, we do get a skin for Screamer. Perfect. Wait, hold on. Are we gonna get a skin for the new SSR? We do not get a skin for the new SSR, but we do get a skin for Screamer, which is perfect. So I am gonna try to get this because I do have her right now. Alright, so anyway, let's go ahead and just pluck some feathers over here. It's kind of weird, pluck feathers. Okay, so first 10 pull for 1,000. What did we get? Okay, so pretty decent, I guess. I have never seen this before. I have no idea what this is. 4-star play conception. Okay, maybe I'll figure that out in just a bit. Supreme Crystal Insignia. Okay, so this is for like maybe one of the higher level skill upgrades. So on and so forth. So a lot of stuff, right? This is EXP as well. So there is a decent chunk of EXP from this box, and there's a lot of good materials here, man. These materials, they are gonna help me raise new characters as well, because in this game, it's quite important to have a very varied roster. So it's not just about your main 4 characters, right? You need to have more because of the expedition. So the expeditions is what allows you to constantly farm good materials without needing to play the game. So that's about it. But of course, for this particular event, right, if you do use Sirslet or Screamer, you will get 50% more affinity by partaking in this, which I think is a good thing. So it's something that I might consider. But then again, the affinity gain here is just like so freaking low. So the 50% doesn't even mean anything anyway. But I might want to build Sirslet. I might want to build Screamer just because her healing power is potentially good. But that's not all. So the thing is, if you notice at the bottom right, there is the light sleep and there is also the deep sleep. So light sleep is just your generic content that costs you stamina, or rather costs you Aether along the way, so it costs you 12. But if you go into deep sleep, what you notice is that these stages, right, they don't cost you anything at all. They are free. They are essentially free, but the problem is these, okay, it's not really a problem, but these content, they are only a one-time clear. So for example, I'm currently stuck here because my recommended power is slightly below that. Maybe you can try this again just to see how difficult this content is. But yeah, like I said, this is only a single clear content, so don't expect to be farming this for free. Alright, so in terms of my power, it is severely lacking, but we are going to try to take this, whatever this is, right? This thing is supposed to give us some power up, so that's why my troops are positioned in this fashion here. Maybe we can move our ranged units a little bit towards the back so that they are a little bit safer, but let's just see how it goes. So these two mates over here, they do a shit ton of damage, which is a problem. Oh my god. I should have changed my skills as well. But, you know, just to illustrate what's the problem here, right? These mates, they do so much freaking damage. Look at them. I'm already dying. I'm already dying. Holy shit. Wow, this is insane. It's absolutely insane. Like, I have no idea why they were designed to be so difficult. But, wait, are we even able to do this? I think we are. Holy shit. Wait, what? We have actually progressed so much? We are doing it. We are doing it. Like, that's it. Wait, hold on. Oh my god, all my skills are so short right now. Yeah, they're all so short ranged. Okay, that's it. Wow, nice. Okay, we finally did it. On video as well. Okay, so what did we get from this event? Let's see. We got 150 and 30 of the crystals, the premium currencies, right? So this is gonna be the next stage, which is 1-6. I believe this is gonna be like 9,000 over requirement power. 11,000! Oh my god, the power surge is so huge. Wow, that's like freaking whale territory right now. Okay, so there is no way that I can continue right now. But anyway, that's it for the first event in Higan Eruthyll, and I guess it's okay. I guess it's there's not much going on, right? All these are just really typical, but it's kind of nice that there is another way for you to spend your stamina, or your Aether, or to at least direct your focus elsewhere. But then again, like I said, I hope that next time they are able to allow us to at least view the skills of all these characters that we do not have, because I really want to know what she does, but I can't. And of course, on top of that, at least allow the players to know when an event like this is dropping again, so that we can at least prepare our currency for something important, right? Because as you can see, the wish pool uses a separate PT currency, which is very important for all players to know when we have time limited events like this with very limited characters like Sirslet. Anyway, with that said, that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't click the thumbs up. It really helps the channel, and subscribe for more Higan Eruthyll content. Now with that said, this has been Derry Free to Play, and as always, I will see you in the next video.